So it is day 6 of the Stop Kavanaugh Metoo week, and this is it. Tomorrow they vote. They're voting this morning at 10:30 for preliminary, and they're voting tomorrow. So what individuals don't realize, and is that this issue is not going to go away. As a victim of rape, this isn't political. This is personal, and ultimately, that's how us victims feel. And by putting Kavanaugh in power, what you're saying is sexual accusations are meaningless, rape is meaningless, and the background check or whatever that they did not talk to the 50 witnesses, did not really go into any of the new stuff, and basically it was just a cover-up by the White House by restricting, not because of the FBI are not complicit in this, by restricting the investigation, and it's obvious, right, based on the reporting and everything else. I want to remind you, there's actually on Vox, I'll put the link below, but there's actually all these individuals from arts and entertainment, media, business, tech, politics, and other that have either lost their job or have been accused of sexual allegations. And most of the folks, for example, look at Bill O'Reilly and Nunes, and all these other these senior individuals, Al Franklin. None of them went to court. None of them went through a trial, but they were forced out. And this is really no difference. And the argument, oh, it happened when he was a kid or it happened in college, just doesn't cut it, because a Supreme Court justice is better than that. There cannot be any maybe, right? Any gray line in our Supreme Court. And this is always going to stay with him. It's not going to go away. I'm not going away, and this is what the politicians fails to realize, that history is going to define them as basically being blind to the truth. More stuff is going to come out on him. There are literally thousands of reporters digging, right? And look how long it took Farrell to get Les Nunes. It was first denied, Colin Farrell, right? It was denied, he resisted, and then months later it came out. It's going to happen too with Kavanaugh, right? He was too much of a party animal. And the dialectic it's an important message to kids going to college. It's an important thing to tell my kids. Remember Kavanaugh. When you go off to college, what you do may haunt you, especially now with social media. We've been saying this to kids now for a decade. Stop, your films, your tweeting, everything else is a public record. And had Kavanaugh lived in the age of social media, there would be media all over it. When the tree falls, it makes a sound. Try to pretend it doesn't or didn't fall. It just doesn't cut it, because it's illogical. So Heidi Heitkamp did the right thing. As she put it, history will judge you. And more importantly, you'll have to judge yourself.